Welcome. In this section, we are going to cover the psychological aspects of trading, in particular, the four fears of trading and how that can impact you when you are beginning to start a career in trading or increasing your income or replacing your income. But when it comes to trading, you want to take these four fears into accountability so that way you will take them out of your habits and create new, better habits. So the first thing we have to do is identify what these four fears are and how they can hurt your trading. So the first fear is the fear of losing money. All right, so this doesn't necessarily have anything to do with how much money you have. Um, this feeling is pretty much in every single human, no matter what. We don't like losing money. That's just a part of uh, the human psychology. Nobody wants to go into the market with the mindset of losing money. We're all in here to make money, so we got to keep that in mind. This is just the emotional aspect of being human. So never fear losing money. Every trade is not going to be a winner. It's all about setting expectations and managing your risk, not blowing up your account by putting too big of a size on. So that way you can kind of manage your risk better. So that way, if you're comfortable putting a trade on and it going to zero, that is an awesome trade. Nobody feels comfortable losing half of their portfolio. So as long as you're managing your risk effectively, you should be able to skip out on the fear of losing money. Just know that you're gonna lose money sometimes. The thing is having the size of the trade small enough to where you won't miss it as much, you know. So that's fear number one, the fear of losing money. Fear number two is the fear of being wrong, and this has to do with the human ego. The ego will not allow you to see that you even care about being wrong, you know. You can hold too long because the ego wants to be right every single time. Nobody wants to be wrong. So you could be holding a loser for way too long, just hoping that it bounce back. But that can hurt you. So you got to tell yourself, man, it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to lose money on a trade. It's okay to be wrong. Just don't stay wrong. Just don't hold too long. Lose fast. If you do lose fast. Get out of there. Get back in the trade. Get back on the right side of the trade. Head in the other direction. As long as you lose fast, it gives you opportunity to get in the right direction and, take it the other way. So just having the fear of being wrong, the fight or flight will kick in no matter what if you continue to fear being wrong. All right, so we also have the fear of missing out, and this can cause us to jump in too early or too late. We'll think about missing out on profits. Man, if I don't get in, I'm gonna miss out. Uh, if I get in too late, I missed the move already, and it goes against me. I get crushed. So amateurs focus on profits. Professionals focus on the risk. How much risk am I taking if I get in at this point while it's already up 20%? Uh, should I assess my risk based on that? Um, so don't focus on profit so much. Focus on your uh, risk to reward ratio. Um, don't ever feel like you need to force yourself into a position. Don't feel like you have to force yourself to overtrade. Always look for a reason not to trade. If you have to ask yourself, man, it's up 20% or it's down 20%. Am I going to buy the dip? Got to see what type of market condition you're in. You got to do some homework. Got to roadmap your trade so that way you won't be feeling like you're missing out. Man, I should have held that put from yesterday. But what if you would have held that put and in the aftermarket it gapped up? So it's just things you need to think about. If you consider being a day trader, then just trade what's right in front of you. Roadmap, Have a plan, stick to your plan, stick to your rules, and you won't have any fear of missing out, I promise you, if you just stick to what your rules are telling you. And the last fear is leaving money on the table. All right, so you enter a trade, uh, exit for a profit, but you watch it continue on without you. You know, like, man, I got in, I made some money, but then it just kept going and I could have made more. So you're feeling like you left money on the table. So the amateur trader on this next trade is going to remember that, and he's going to continue to hold even if it goes against him. So he'll get in, he say, man, it's going to keep going, it's keep going. It'll come back down, break even, he'll still hold it. And then it starts to go against him and he'll still hold it, because he's feeling like, I don't want to leave any money on the table because of his last profitable trade. But it's like, man, just remember that it's okay. You sold it to the guy that bought it from you, that caused it to keep going up. That buying kept triggering more buying. So of course it's going to keep going up. But you've already made your profit. So you're good. Let somebody else make some profit on the back end. So continue to remember that. Don't worry about leaving money on the table. As long as you're taking your profit, selling into the move, you did what you had to do, you got a successful trade, focus on increasing your P&L and not winning so much. Just focus on increasing your account size, and I promise you it'll be a whole lot better for you and your trading. So I hope this helps. Let's dive into the next section. This is the 4 fears of trading.